Welcome students. Today we are going to see about the continuation of the advent of the Europeans. First we are going to see the governor of Francisco de Almeida. In the year 1505 to 1509. So, in the 1505, Francisco de Almeida was the first governor for the Portuguese possess in India. Almeida had the aim to developing the naval power of the Portuguese in India. His policy was known as Blue Water Policy. His policy was known as Blue Water Policy. What is the meaning of Blue Water Policy? His policy being a centric controlling power of Indian Oceans, and the Portuguese held over the coastal areas, the full of coastal areas, and their superior naval power helped them significantly. So Almeida then started the consultation of the position of the Portuguese at Malabar coastal regions. And he had the force the opposition of King Jamirin of Calicut and the Mamluk Sultan of Egypt. Since the commerce settlements already, they settled in Red Sea also. So, at the risk of Portuguese intervention, the Egyptians raised a fleet in Red Sea. So, they raised the Red Sea to stop their commodities, trades into the Portuguese. So Almeida's son was killed in that year, so in the battle. So next year, the Francisco de Almeida defeated by destroying the Egyptians navy, and he made a version of Indian Oceans. This is known as Indian Ocean. This policy is known as Blue Water Policy. Next is the Alfonso de Albuquerque. Alfonso de Albuquerque. In the year 1509 to 1515. So, Alfonso, he is the real founder of the Portuguese power in Alfonso de Albuquerque. He captured Goa. He captured Goa from the Sultan of Bijapur. In 1515, he established the Portuguese authority over the arms in Persian Gulf. He encouraged for Alfonso de Albuquerque encouraged the Indian women to marry them. So next he maintained friendly with relationship with Vijayanagar Empire. Next is Nino de Cunha. So, in the year 1529 to 1538. So, the governor of Nino Cunha moved the capital from Cochin to Goa. He moved the capital from Cochin to Goa. The Portuguese occupied the During the 16th century, Portuguese succeed the capturing of Goa, Daman, then Bombay, in the western coasts of Bombay, and Santoms of Madras and these places. So the Portuguese enjoyed the good trade benefits through the coastal areas. Then the Portuguese bought their cultivation of tobacco in India. Portuguese, the Catholic religions, they spread in the coastal areas of India, western and eastern coasts. The printing press was set up by the Portuguese at Goa in the year 1556. In 17th century, the Portuguese power beginning to decline to the Dutch, and by 1739, the Portuguese packets confined only Goa, Daman and Daman. Next they are coming, and Portuguese used to, next they are coming to Dutch people. The Dutch was followed to the Portuguese to the India. The United East Indian Company of Netherlands, the East Indian Company of Netherlands was formed in the year 1602. So the Dutch founded their first factory in Masulipatinam in Andhra Pradesh. This company captured Almeida from Portuguese in the year 1605. Almeida in 1605. Next they captured the Nahapattinam near Madras, Nahapattinam. Near Madras, they captured Nahapattinam in 1690. So, the most important Indian commodities traded by the Dutch were silk, cotton, tobacco, rice, etc. They made the trade in black pepper. They the monopolized trade in black pepper and other spices. The important factories in India were Pulicat, Surat and Basalur and Cochin. In 1623, the Dutch crucially killed 10 English traders and the 9 Javanese in Albania. The Dutch lost their settlements one by one to the English, and they are completely wiped by the year 1795. By the year 1795, they are lost all the places. Next, their English people will come. That's in Tamil Nadu. The first fort once the Dutch power in Tamil Nadu established in Pulicat. So the diamonds are exported in Tamil Nadu only. Next, the British. Next the British on the 31st December 1600. In the year 1600, the Elizabeth Queen of England granted to trade there with the East Indian companies. The company was headed by a governor and 24 quota members, directors. The captain of Hawkins visited the Jahangir court in 1608. He secured the permission to raise the settlements at Surat, but however the empire controlled by Portuguese, so he cancelled the permission to English people. So next they are in the year 1612. In 1612, the English captain Thomas Best defeat over the Portuguese naval battle near Surat. Battle near Surat, the Mughal Empire Jahangir permitted to give the English to establish their factories. In 1613, Surat was the headquarters of the English West Indian Company. Surat is the headquarters of the East Indian companies. On the coastal line of the Bay of Bengal, the English established their factories in 1611. The year 1611, Masulipatinam in near Chennai, Madras, nowadays they called it Chennai, an important port in the territory of Kingdom Golconda. The East Indian Company built the famous factories known as the Fort St. George in Madras, which became their headquarters. Next, the King Charles II of England married the King Charles II of England received the island of Bombay as the part of the Portuguese king, the occasion of marriage. So they gave the dowry. The Indian company acquired the island at the annual rent of £10 per year. Charles II. Next, the English people. Next, the Danish. Next to Danish. On the March 17th, 1616, the King of Denmark, the Christian IV, created a Danish East Indian Company in year 1616. So he established the settlements in Tamil Nadu in 1620 and Bay of Bengal also. He was the headquarters. The Serampur is a headquarters. Serampur. West Bengal. This is the headquarters. They failed the strength of themselves in India, so they sold all their settlements in India to the British in the year 1845. Next to the French. The French East Indian Company was formed in the year 1664. In the year 1664, he was the last European country. So India European company to trade with our Indian country. He became Pondicherry became the most important and prosperous for French settlement. A fort of St. Louis was built by Francis Martin in Pondicherry. The French East Indian Company established their factories in different parts of Indian coastal areas. Mahi and Karaikal, Basalur, these are the places. These were the very important trading centers of the French East Indian companies. That's all. Next class we will see geography.